Wait a minute, please. I'm coming. I'm on my way. Yes, I'm present before you. My dear beloved friends are also very attentive to what we are going to learn today. We generally learn English, and for that matter, these days we are learning some words and expressions, English words and English expressions, which are informal in nature. Why are they informal? Because these words and phrases are used mostly in conversational English. But when we write something in English, we generally avoid the use of these words and phrases. And for that reason only, we call these words and phrases informal. And there are some slang words as well. Let me clear the idea first. Some of us have the notion that slang generally means vulgar or obscene. But it is not that. Slang generally doesn't mean vulgar or obscene. When you consult your dictionary, you will see if there is a word there which is very obscene or vulgar, within brackets it is mentioned there. OBS written there, or VUL, something of that sort, to indicate that these words are very obscene and vulgar. But what we are learning now is not obscene or vulgar, but these words and expressions, these words and idioms, phrases, generally are used in spoken English when you speak English. Now, the importance of learning these words is say you are talking to somebody who uses a lot of informal terms, informal words. If you do not know the meaning of those words, then it will not possible. It will be quite impossible for you to understand what that man says. And each time you have to say, "Sorry, pardon, please." So it will make you a bit unsmart, perhaps. So it is important for you to learn this. Moreover, when you are in a conversation with your friends, maybe foreign friends, okay, maybe American friends or English friends, there you may easily use these words and phrases, and your friend will feel that yet you have learned this language properly. Okay, so let us now look at the whiteboard. And on the whiteboard, we see there are 7 words, 7 sentences, and the meaning is not written here, which I'm going to write very soon. So these 7 sentences are there, and in each sentence there is either 1 or 2 informal words or expressions, the meaning of which we may not know, all of us may not know. So it is what we are going to learn today. First sentence: you have a place in the sun. Is there a single word which is uncommon to you? I'm sure there is not a single word in this sentence which is uncommon to you, which you don't know. Or you know the meaning of each and every word individually. But when these individual words are put together, it becomes a little difficult for you to understand because you do not know the exact meaning of these idioms or phrases, like a place in the sun. This is an idiom, to have a place in the sun. What does it mean? Can you guess? If you can guess fairly, then of course I will expect you to write down in the comment box so that I can read your comment afterwards. And your comment always encourages me to work harder in order to make very entertaining, very informative videos. So the meaning of the sentence, this sentence is: you have a place in the sun, which simply means you have a highly advantageous position. You have a highly advantageous position. So to have a place in the sun means an advantageous, ADVANTAGEous, advantageous position, POSITION, advantageous position. Those who are born into rich families, those who are born with a silver spoon in their mouths, generally have a place in the sun. They have a highly advantageous position. an advantageous position should be a highly advantageous position, not a simple, very common advantageous position, but a very highly advantageous position. Say your friend belongs to a family that is rich, and the friend also has got the decent education. So you may tell your friend, I see you have a place in the sun, which I don't. Okay, let's move on to number two. Number two is they are always at each other's throats. So this one here in the first sentence, this particular part you should remember, you should memorize, and here this part in the second sentence. In sentence number two, they are always at each other's throats. I think from this particular word you may draw a certain conclusion about the meaning of this phrase, and if you can do that successfully, I shall of course encourage you to keep doing this more and more, and it will help you to learn English very speedily, very quickly. So, what is the meaning of this sentence? They are always at each other's throats. They are always arguing violently, or they are always quarreling violently. So, to be at each other's throats means to argue, A-R-G-U-E, argue violently, VIOLENTLY, violently. To argue violently or to quarrel violently. Say there is a couple, the wife and husband every day quarrel very loudly, very noisily, and then you may say, oh, they are always at each other's throats. They are always at each other's throats. Okay, move on to number three. Your friend mustn't give you curry. Here also you see in the second sentence, is there a single word which is uncommon to you? Curry. If you say curry, curry is very frequently used in India. It is rather an Indian term. If you follow the menu card of any foreign restaurant, you will not really find this word curry if you do not look into the page on Indian cuisine. So these words are all known to you. What is the meaning exactly? Your friend mustn't give you curry. Does it mean that your friend mustn't give you curry to eat? No, not exactly. So this is the idiom which we are going to learn now. Your friend mustn't give you curry. The meaning is your friend must not assault you verbally or physically. Assault means to attack. Yes. So to give someone curry means to assault, ASSAULT, assault you physically, 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 or verbally, VERBALLY, physically or verbally. To assault someone or to assault you physically or verbally. Assault means to attack. Say, he is not your friend if you see that he is always trying to give you curry. Rather, he is your foe. Foe means enemy. Yes. So, give you curry. Your friend mustn't give you curry simply means your friend mustn't assault you physically or verbally. Move on to number four. Your missus is jolly mingy. This particular word is uncommon to you probably, minji. Okay, and otherwise this word is not uncommon. This word is very often used. If you do not know the name of somebody's wife, you generally call her his missus. Okay, the spelling is this, missus. Actually, it has come from Mrs. Chatterjee or Mrs. Paul. So from that, this term has been derived. Your missus is jolly mingy. Jolly, you know the meaning of the word, but you don't know the colloquial meaning of that word. The word is sometimes used colloquially, meaning something different than what you know. Okay, here jolly means very, very. Very. Jolly is a synonym of very. So your missus is a synonym of wife. Your missus means your wife is jolly, is very mingy. Mingy means miserly or mean, mean, mean or miserly. A person who does not want to spend money even when it is very important, even when it is necessary, is called a miser. So he's a miserly man. He doesn't want to spend a single rupee even anywhere because he wants always to preserve what he has. So that person is called a miser. So miserly is the adjective form of the word miser. Miser is a common noun, and miserly is an adjective. Seeing the last ly, I do not think it is an adverb. It is an adjective actually, miserly. So mingy is a synonym of that. So what is the full meaning? Your missus means your wife, your Y-O-U-R, your wife, W-I-F-E, wife is jolly means I have told you very, very miserly. MISERLY. Your missus is jolly mingy. Simply means your wife is very miserly. She doesn't want to spend money, even if when it is necessary, even if it is necessary. But miser or a mingy person is not at all very, what should I say, a mingy person generally is not regarded as a very good human being. Because, say, in the family there is a crisis, but one of the members of the family has a lot of money, but that member does not want to spend money. So that member of that family is called a miser. He's a miserly guy. So he's a mingy guy. So mingy is an uncommon word which you must add to your vocabulary now. I think you have now understood the meaning of this full sentence. Your missus, your wife is jolly, is very mingy, miserly. Let's move on to number 5. Number 5 is he can't go the knuckle against me. Sometimes it is not against. Sometimes we use the preposition with. Okay, go the knuckle with. WITH. Okay, he can't go the knuckle. So this phrase, go the knuckle, this phrase you do not know. Actually, do you know the meaning of the word knuckle? K-N-U-C-K-L-E. Knuckle, individually, what does it mean? You have your fingers. This part is called the knuckle. Okay, so if you hit somebody like this with this part, not with your fist, you are not, of course, punching that man. You are hitting the person with this part or this part. Okay, sometimes you will see your teacher hits you on the head with his knuckle. Okay, it is funny. So, okay, here you don't need to know the individual meaning of the word knuckle. He can't go the knuckle with me simply means you can't fight with me. You can't fight with me or fight against me. You can't fight against me. So it is, you can't go the knuckle means to fight. F-I-G-H-T, fight. You can't fight with me or against me. That is, fight means actually, here go the knuckle means to engage in a fist fight. Fist fight. Punching, boxing. Okay, so this is go the knuckle. You should not go the. You should never go the knuckle with your friend. You should never go the knuckle with your friend. If you have a younger brother, you are not expected, of course, to go the knuckle with your younger brother. So go the knuckle means to engage. E-N-G-A-G-E. Engage in a fist fight, F-I-S-T, feast fight, F-I-G-H-T, fist fight, to engage in a fist fight. He can't go the knuckle with me means he can't engage in a fist fight with me. To engage in a fist fight with me, go the knuckle. When I'm writing the meaning, I'm just loudly spelling out the words so that you can note down in your exercise book. If you do not note down in your exercise book, I'm afraid it may be impossible for you to make out what I have written, because my handwriting is so very poor that I myself am ashamed of my handwriting. So I'm afraid you will not be able to understand perhaps what I have written here. That's why I'm just spelling out the words very loudly while writing. Let's move on to number 6. And number 6 is, he is a loopy goopy guy. Sorry. So you see, these two words are unknown to guy. You know very well, G-U-Y, man. A guy. You always use this. Hello, guys. Okay, so this guy means actually a man or chap, C-H-A-P, chap. But he is a loopy goopy guy. There are two words used. One is loopy, another is goopy. What do they mean? Let me underline these two words. Loopy and goopy. Loopy simply means crazy, C-R-A-Z-Y. He's a loopy guy. He's a crazy person. He's a crazy man. Loopy. Goopy means very overly sentimental. A person who is very overly sentimental is called goopy. Oh, you are so goopy, really. I didn't mean to hurt you, but unfortunately, my words have hurt you. So I didn't know that you were so goopy. That means overly sentimental. So the full meaning of this sentence is, he is a loopy goopy guy. He is a crazy, overly sentimental man. Loopy and goopy. I'm writing down the meanings of these two words only. Loopy means crazy, C-R-A-Z-Y, crazy, and goopy means overly sentimental, O-V-E-R-L-Y, overly sentimental, S-E-N-T-I-M-E-N-T-A-L. He is a loopy goopy guy means he is a crazy, overly sentimental man. These two words, if you use together, they sound very well. Oh, your friend is a loopy goopy guy, really. I don't have much business with your friend, because I just once saw that my comments hurt him, his sentiment. So I think your friend is a goopy guy. Okay, not goopy guy in the name of the film. Okay, but goopy is a word, loopy is another word. I have put these two words side by side in order to have the rhythmic effect. All right, let's move on to sentence number 7. She may queer your pitch. So here, this phrase is unknown to you. Queer your pitch. She may queer your pitch, which simply means She may spoil your plan. She may spoil your plan, upset your plan. You have planned to do something. You have already chalked out the plan. Now say your girlfriend doesn't like what you are going to do, doesn't want you to do that. So she will queer your pitch anyhow. So the simple meaning is to queer your pitch means to spoil, spoil, spoil your your plan, plan, plan. She may queer your pitch. She may spoil your plan. I think you don't ever try to queer anybody's speech. You should not. Well, I'm going to give you all these 7 sentences. I have thought of different ways. I was wondering how I would just present the lesson to you, whether that would be interesting or not. I don't know, because not many comments I received. I once again request you, please do write some comments. Without your comments, it is really very difficult for me to get the enthusiasm to make further videos. So you understand very well. I'm requesting you for that reason only. If you think that these lessons are helping you in any way, please give us a like. Give some comments. If you don't leave some comments in the comment box, I feel very disappointed. Really, to speak frankly. Those of you who have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. I'm quite tired out. Every day at the end of the video, I tell the same thing. I don't know why you don't subscribe to this channel. You don't have to, of course. I sometimes feel perhaps these videos are not liked by you. That's why you are not subscribing to this channel. So if you like this video, if you want such videos to come up in the days to come, please give a like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. Thank you in anticipation. That's right, in anticipation. See you again in the next video session. Bye-bye.
Where do you find Indian economy 10 years down the line? Yes, of course. It is too early to state that after 10 years, but too early to predict that what will happen